Alright, what's going on, guys? So today, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be showing you guys my arm workout. But before we get into that, I just want to let you guys know that YouTube is unsubscribing people from channels randomly and unwillingly. So I know the big YouTuber PewDiePie lost like over 600,000 subscribers, and I saw that on some of my recent videos. People are saying that they got unsubscribed from my channel, and I just want to make sure that you guys are still subscribed. So go check if you're subscribed to me, and if not, then hit that subscribe button. This is really fucking annoying, and YouTube, get your shit together. We're gonna be smashing some arms today, and a few things that I want to get out of the way before we hit this workout is that I do this workout because I know I'm gonna get this question asked a lot, once a week at most, or once every 10 days usually, because I get a lot of hypertrophy from my back bicep workouts and my chest tricep, my push and pull days. So if you guys are doing a split where you're hitting your chest and triceps one day a week, or 2 days a week, same thing, back and biceps 1 or 2 days a week, just add a few more accessories onto that, and you guys are going to be 100% set. And yeah, I'm not going to talk you guys to death. We're going to get right into this workout. I hope you guys enjoy it. Sirs. Alright guys, so before we start our workout, we're going to do a little warm-up. I always like to do some tricep pushdowns, and I'll mess around with some dumbbells just to get this area nice and warmed up, get the tricep, get the bicep nice and warmed up. So what we're going to do is use a super light weight. We're going to do 15 reps just like this. Just get a little bit of blood pumping in there. Keep the elbows tight in, go all the way up, all the way down. We're not doing this for weight, just to warm up slowly. And then when you grab your 15-20 pound dumbbells, just get some curls in a bunch of different ways. Just get some blood pumping in there again, like you did with the triceps, so we prevent any injuries when we get into our first workout. Again, guys, don't try to go super heavy on this. It's just a warm-up. Just a quick warm-up. Alright, I'm going to try to get this voiceover in one take. I think I can do it, guys. But to start off right here, we have some close grip bench press. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is grip placement. I see so many people grabbing the bar or gripping the bar way too narrow. You want to make sure you're right around shoulder width, which is what I found to work for most people. And then make sure you're really tucking those elbows, which will help give you just a little bit more tricep activation. Alright, so of course the second exercise is the barbell bicep curl, guys. This should be a staple in your regimen already, but if not, here it is. So what you're going to want to do here is keep the elbows nice and tucked into the body. I see a lot of guys flare those elbows out, and you're losing a lot of bicep activation, which is obviously not what we want. So yeah, keep those elbows nice and tight, and also make sure you're squeezing at the top. I see a lot of people not doing that and stopping right before they lock out, which is a big no-no, and I used to do that, and it definitely made my biceps lag. So yeah, make sure you lock out, guys. Now we have one of my favorite tricep builders besides the close grip bench press, which is the tricep pushdown. Now I like to go with this type of a straight bar because it allows for you to get better overload on your triceps. You can go heavier than if you use a rope. With the rope, they're great and all, but you're just not going to be able to go as heavy, not going to be able to overload as much. So yeah, I highly recommend doing this over the rope, and I'm doing lightweight here because I did a lot more sets than I usually do. I think I put 5 sets down here for this, but I did like 8 sets. Usually I do 5 though. Alright, so there's a few different things that I like to think about while I'm doing my alternating dumbbell curls to make sure that I'm doing them properly. The first and the most important thing is definitely making sure I'm twisting the dumbbells all the way. I see a lot of guys half-ass their twist, and when you're doing that, you're probably not going to be getting a good squeeze at the top as well. And that's pretty much one of the most important things to do in this movement, or really any bicep movement, is get that good squeeze at the top. And another thing that you'll see is that I'm kind of, see how I'm kind of pushing my elbow forward just a little bit, I would rather not be doing that as much. I'd rather keep my elbow in place, and I recommend you guys do that, but it's not a huge deal. And also make sure you're keeping those elbows nice and tucked into your body. That's definitely going to help a lot as well. Dumbbell skull crushers. Wow, guys, this exercise, it brings me back, man. I remember when I was like a freshman, maybe a sophomore in high school, I used to do like 10 to 15 sets of this exercise, and for some reason or another, I just absolutely loved it. But what you want to focus on here is keeping those elbows tucked as much as possible and getting the best range of motion that you possibly can here. This exercise is a little bit harder to get full range of motion if you have bad shoulder mobility, so definitely just go down as low as you possibly can, but it might take a little bit for you to be able to get all the way down there. Really quick before we get into this exercise, I just want to say that if you're crunched on time at all, you guys can definitely superset your tricep pushdowns with your alternating dumbbell curls, and then your dumbbell skull crushers with this right here. Or even if you're not crunched on time but you just want to get a nasty pump in, you can definitely superset these last 4 exercises. But what you're going to want to focus on here is keeping those elbows in place. You don't want to sway those elbows. Really leave your ego at home with this one, guys. It's also not going to hurt you if you squeeze a little bit longer on the top than you see me doing right here. Alright guys, I just got out of the gym right now. Most likely just concluded that commentary of the arm workout. I'm just waiting for Dave to come outside, looking at this view. Beautiful view of Margate. And oh, it's fucking focus. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the workout. I hope you guys get something out of it, learn a few tips that you didn't know before. And I'm also going to put the whole entire workout after this little talking clip so that you guys can follow it just a little bit easier. You can maybe take a screenshot or on your computer or take a picture on your phone, something like that. But I'm not going to continue to talk forever because I tend to do this on my videos and it probably gets pretty annoying. So I'm out, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.